This is it.
Jag missade skottet. Okej, inte sådär nära.
Sådär är det. Du kan backa med.
Ja, passa, det är ganska hög så här blast shit på den här. Hello beautiful people of YouTube, this is Splishsplash, welcome to my gaming channel. Here we're playing some Insurgency, which is a really good game, a game that I can recommend for all of you guys that love to play shooter games and also play together with friends doing co-op and also play online on the multiplayer mode. Well, I can tell you this is a sweet game. I played it before but have it sort of break and now picking it up again, and it's really good. You know what? Insurgency, the first game was actually made in 2007 and it's a source mod, but later on they did Insurgency 2, you may say. It's not called that, but in my eyes it is, and it's still made and based on the source engine. And if you're interested, you can buy this game on Steam for 14.99 €, or you may find other sites where you can actually get it even cheaper. So we're playing Checkpoint here, the co-op mode, and we're about to capture different objectives. And when you have done that, you never know when, you know, the enemies might do a random counterattack, and that is really fun. And also, you will, if you die, you have to wait until your friends has, you know, captured the new checkpoint in order to spawn. And I think that's a good system. It makes it, you know, hard and challenging. And later on in the video I will show you some other cool game modes as well. In Insurgency you will find over 20 weapons with numerous attachments, usually no crosshair, and focus on realistic weapon behavior. And I can tell you there's also a cool kind of intense suppression effect when you're shooting or actually being shot at, I might say. 13 multiplayer and cooperative maps. As you see here, we are doing the cooperative. And they take place in different places, ranging from Iraq to Afghanistan and to Somalia. There are 9 multiplayer game modes, and I think it's supporting up to 32 players. Yes, it is, with a focus on territorial control, destroying weapon caches, and escorting high value targets. And again, I can really recommend playing this cooperative gameplay where you and your friends are teaming up and complete mission-based objectives against waves of swarming enemies, as we're doing here. But right now we've actually changed game mode. Yes, there are swarming enemies around us, but we're not playing the checkpoint anymore. This is Outpost. It's a new game mode that was really fun. You're supposed to defend the cache, and there are waves of enemies coming in, as you can see here, and it gets really tense gameplay, and it's a lot of fun. If you have good callouts from your friend, you might stay alive. As you see here, when I run into this building, there are definitely enemies not all around me, but from many places and directions. There's also a simplified HUD and UI for a clean and immersive user experience that is like focused on the action and environments. And before, when we were playing the checkpoint missions, you could see that it was like, you know, hardcore, meaning that you couldn't see any tags, anything above the players, so it's really easy, you know, to start shooting at your friends when you should focus on the enemies, just saying. Here, though, you can see that we have a few tags, and it's a bit easier to see where your friends are and not to putting on some friendly fire. They've also put a lot of work into the FX and audio in this game to intensify the experience. And for me, also being a musician and been working with the audio and stuff, I think it's always a kick for me when I hear good audio in a game, and I do think that the audio here is really good. So I therefore also recommend it if you like good sound, not only visual but sound as well, the audio. By the way, the game is playable both on PC and Mac, and it supports multiplayer cross-compatibility. That was a hard word for a Swedish guy, but I guess you understand what I'm saying. And of course, dedicated server support for PC and Linux. As I mentioned, when you play the multiplayer online, you will find a lot of cool game modes such as Firefight, Skirmish, Strike, Occupy, Ambush, Push. There's definitely something for everyone. I have tried, not everyone, but quite a few of them, and I can recommend I guess all. Try out and maybe you find your favorite. If you're playing this game, also let me know what you think. If you have any like tips or stuff, don't hesitate to write them in the comment section. It's always nice to discuss experiences and to share them in order to, you know, give us better experiences playing the game. Here we're changing game mode and I just team killed a friend of mine. I heard footsteps, you know, behind me, and I just turned around and shot from you know, like hip fire. I felt so bad about it, but I was actually doing pretty well here. It was only me and one friend in the team that was still alive, and what we're doing here is that we're playing something called Hunt. And here we're about to eliminate all enemies, but also we have to, you know, find the targets. The cache is like placed on different situations on the map, and you don't really know which is the right one. So you, well, as you see, you have to be aware of the enemies around, but also find the right cache and destroy it. And that, my friends, we're doing here. Me and my buddy have survived the mission and are destroying the cache, and we get the victory. Thanks for watching, thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Bye bye.